The master baker calls this a contemporary monarch. It is a two-tier cake, a very simple but elegant cake. It is relatively easy to decorate, but still will take some practice to perfect. Notice the number of layers. It is not necessary to have so many layers, but it will allow for more cake filling and a smoother surface. Preparing the cake is simple. Shave it around the sides with a bread knife and flatten the top. Dipping the knife in hot water helps smooth the cake with every slice. Keep the leftovers. You can use them for a small dessert for yourself. The master baker says the keys to a smooth surface are hot water and no crumbs. Notice his technique for applying the first layer of icing. You're tempted to pull forward with your knife, but he applies a little forward and then smooths it backwards, keeping the crumbs out of the icing. Here, he applies forward and smooths backwards. There's the hot water again, steaming hot on a hot plate. Notice how he keeps his spatula clean. Very important with every stroke. Notice the bottom layer of cake has a piece of cardboard on it too, which the top layer sets upon. After applying the trim, he tucks it in around the bottom tier with his spatula. Then he hides the seams of the cake with detailing. The bags he uses are butcher paper. He has found that the pre-made icing bags are more expensive and messier. He formed a cone shape with the paper, put the icing tip in the bottom, filled it with 2 scoops of icing, and squeezed the tip into place. Then he trimmed the paper tip, allowing the icing tip to fall into place. A steady hand is essential. He uses 2 hands on the bag in order to keep a nice, steady, even flow. I left a mistake in the video. Even master bakers make messes. Knowing how to clean it up is important. Now it's almost done. When it's done, just put some clean flowers around it and tell everyone you did it yourself. And getting the cake to your wedding is important too. Be careful, drive slow.